Hello guys, I'm Fadhola Ahmad from class 2024E, and today I would like to discuss about the pro contra of online learning. Okay, so let's see. Online learning emerged during the technological changes and similar to the evolutionary of social media from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, etc. So online learning was actually already there during the 20s. I mean 20th century, but it's not as popular as it is now. And the popularity itself is because of during the pandemic era in which we have to be locked down. So we can't go out, we can't go to the school, we can't go to see our teachers. That's why the online learning becoming the alternative during that times. Okay, so let's see. Online learning is such a great concept. Why? Because of how the technologies are in first during this era. People right now know much more on the social media. The younger generations, one of the common comments of them is that we know better from social media rather than from school, which becomes quite a problem because that's mean that they trusting more of social media contents rather than school contents. But aren't our school already using the online learning system? Then why would they say such a thing? Aren't they the same? Well, the answer is no. And I wouldn't say the otherwise because while our school have tried their best, but I'd say the content itself is not as interactive as it is in social media. I know that it is kind of hard work to edit and etc. But as we all also see from like Ruang Guru, that online courses, they also use this content creator method to teach the younger generation within the learning within the e-learning system. That way the younger generation can suffocate their interested in educations in their subjects because that's how they already know from the very first time. When I see from the young generation phones, the contents are very much interactive contents like maybe sing along, something like that. And then I see Ruang Guru and I was quite shocked, like Ruang Guru and Duolingo, and I was quite shocked to find out that their method is actually kind of the same. So I'd say, so in my opinion, that the e-learning itself is not really a problem for the Indonesian educational system. But how do we put the contents on it? How do we put the subject in the contents? Because as in my experience, even though we have used the e-learning system, but the content itself is kind of outdated. I mean, it's still preserved as a that of traditional method. It's just that they using modern technology. It just seems like that, in which it is kind of an old method, the very early method of e-learning, which is why there are quite many students doesn't really like it because it's kind of seem boring for them. So how do we have to engage them? We have to engage these younger generations. We really need to like put animation or something. Well, actually, we don't really have to. I'd say there are so many content creators in social media. I know there is so many of them who aren't that trustworthy. But that doesn't mean there isn't a trustworthy one. Around my time in the high school, my teacher usually filters a contents from YouTube or TikTok for us to see as a method of our subjects. That's way we can actually, I'd say it's work. I say it's work because the content is very simplistic, but it has contains all of the subjects. So in my opinion, we need much more of this kind of thing in this generational of educational changes, because yeah, our brain can't really persist the old way. I wouldn't say that, because yeah, we still need to learn how to write too. But yes, the generational change really is there to the fight the evolutionary of learning system. So yeah, that is my opinion. Thank you for watching. I'm Fadhola Ahmad.